For more recipes, conversation, DIYs for kids, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon so you never miss a video from kidstoppress.com.
So the reason why we encourage mothers to use homeopathy, especially for their children, is because it's a very, very natural system of practicing medicine. So the medicines that we use are made from very natural products. They have absolutely no side effects, and rather than drugging your child with multiple pharmaceutical medications that are available, homeopathy provides a much more natural alternative to that. And along with that, homeopathy also encourages a lot of natural remedies, a lot of home remedies which you probably would have heard from your grandmother who asked you to put honey with ginger when you were having a cough or a cold. So things like that are very much more encouraged when it comes to homeopathy as taking your drugs. So homeopathic medications are available at almost any homeopathic pharmacy. A lot of major cities have these pharmacies. Luckily for us, right now, homeopathic medicines are available online. So if you just type homeopathic pharmacy delivery or homeopathic pharmacy online on Google, you'll get a list of websites which will come and deliver the medicines to you. So parents choose homeopathy actually from a very small age for two reasons. One is if the child is repeatedly getting sick. Like a lot of kids have cold cough tendencies, they have this tendency to develop rashes, allergies, eczemas. So in that case they want to start homeopathy, or some mothers just want to start for building up their immune system. So if you have a genetic tendency, let's say you have a family history of certain diseases, let's say diabetes and your blood pressure, the genetic history isn't very strong and they want to just build the child's immune system up so they are not very prone to those diseases, then also they start homeopathy at a very young age. So we start off with homeopathy from the first day of life, because it has absolutely no side effects. It's very, very safe for the mothers to take and for the kids to take, and you can honestly start it off at any age. So not really. So what happens is it depends honestly from child to child how your immune system is. So a lot of the times the immune system of the mother, of the father, all of that determines the genetic makeup of the child. Now if your child is more prone to catching colds and coughs, of course their immunity system medicine is going to go on for much longer, because it's going to take us a little while to get your child up to that level and then take it even further. But then some children honestly don't require the medication for too long. So when kids come to our clinic and they ask us for these immunity medicines, we give it to them, but then we keep a break for some time. Then maybe they can take one dose in a month, one dose in 2-3 months, just to, kind of maintain that level. But it's not a dependency thing. They can easily get out of it. So in a case of fever, when it comes to an allopath, of course, they're going to be your antibiotics, your crocin, XYZ medicines which you're going to get. When the child comes to a homeopath with the fever, what we do is just simply boost the immune system even at that level. So let's say your kid has that temperature and has that fever. What our medicines do is just help the immune system produce more of the WBCs, more of the lymphocytes, so that infection gets killed even faster. So sometimes in homeopathy, a kid can take a medicine for something and just in the next 2 hours the fever will be completely gone and the infection is gone. We see such kind of cases also, but then that depends from infection to infection. So again, that depends from condition to condition. So in certain conditions, we honestly advise that you should only do homeopathy and not do allopathy. In certain cases where it's preventable. Now let's say you have a simple viral fever, you have a simple cold and a cough, we would not advise you to go on to allopathy and get dependent on those drugs or even have those kind of side effects which those drugs have. However, certain conditions, let's say now with juvenile diabetes. Now in that case, if the child has to take insulin, they have to take insulin, we cannot stop that. So along with that, then we do homeopathy. So it depends from condition to condition, yes. So there are certain conditions where we have to continue allopathy and most of the conditions when we don't. Especially allergies. Allergies is a very common problem which is seen by moms. It can come up in the form of your rhinitis and your colds. It can come up in the form of your skin, in the form of allergies, eczemas, dry skin, atopic dermatitis, all of these conditions. So homeopathy honestly is the best bet for these kind of mothers, because the creams that you use or the steroids which are normally given, all of that are very, very harmful. The minute your child is going to go off that steroids, the rash is going to come back. So again, the only reason for allergies is a low immune system, which is where homeopathy comes in, because it can help support that.